Ford Apartments, Kathy speaking.
Oh, hello. We're having a little bit of a problem in our apartment with a flood.
Oh, whereabouts is that?
And, well, we're in the 40... Well, I don't know if we should say because it's kind of our fault.
Okay, but if you've got a... Did you cause the flood, or...?
Yeah, well, we put a pool in the living room. A swimming pool, like a 6-foot... or a 4-foot pool, I mean. Like an outdoor above-ground pool. We just...
Okay.
It seemed funny at the time, but it sprung a leak, and basically the entire thing popped up, and the entire 4 feet by 12.
Okay.
It's the entire thing emptied into the apartment. It's a couple inches deep throughout the entire place.
Okay, which apartment?
Well, is that the kind of thing that we're going to be charged for, or are you guys just going to take care of that for us?
I would imagine you would be charged for, yes, especially if it causes any damage below you.
Yeah. Well, it damaged a lot of our furniture. We were hoping you'd, pay to have that aired out, or if we need to replace it.
Any damage that you do to your own items, you are responsible according to your lease. You're responsible for the damages to your own stuff. We're responsible for damages to ours, but you're supposed to have insurance to cover any damage that you've caused, because we're not. If it was a leaky pipe, that's a different story.
Well, the thing that caused the pool to kind of have the blowout was the heater was next to it, and that kind of melted.
If you put a pool in the living room beside a heater, you can't do that.
Well,
it's just common sense.
It was the heater's fault, basically, so it seems like that would be something that you would be responsible for.
Not if you put a pool in your living room where it doesn't belong.
Well, there's nothing that says the pools don't belong in the living room. It's just that the heater was too hot.
I think it's common sense that a pool would... Well, if you don't have a heater beside a plastic pool.
Yeah, so the heater shouldn't have been there, so it seems like...
The heater is on the wall. You know where the heater is. You would be responsible for
the pool wasn't even that close to the heater. Just over time, it melted through the heater.
Well, the pool doesn't belong in a living room anyway.
Yeah, says you. I don't appreciate your attitude. I'm just trying.
Thank you. If you have damaged something, then you will be responsible for it.
Well, you guys are gonna have to fix this because none of our electricity is working right now.
Well, where are you?
Well, I don't think I want to say now because you're acting like we're going to have to pay for it.
Well, if you have done damage, and you are responsible for the damage, if you look at the terms of your lease...
Yeah, I did, and it doesn't say anything about not having a pool in there.
You know what? It does say that if you cause damage, you know that a pool doesn't belong in a living room.
No, I didn't, and we didn't cause the damage. Your heater caused the damage.
My heater doesn't... My heaters have been on the wall for 40 years and didn't cause any damage.
Probably because they didn't have
pools. The heaters are there.
People
know that the heaters are there, and common sense dictates that a pool doesn't belong in a living room.
Well, maybe that should have been on the lease then, because we had no idea we shouldn't put a pool in the living room, because it's been there for months.
Well,
and it hasn't been a problem at all.
Well, most people wouldn't put a pool in their living room, but I'm sorry that if you've caused damage and it's created a problem within the building, you will be responsible for it.
Well, you're going to be responsible for replacing our wet furniture.
We can't be responsible for replacing your wet furniture. We weren't in the apartment. We didn't cause the damage.
But your heater did.
My heater didn't cause any damage. My heater is on the wall. If you put a pool in your living room and you melted the pool and it creates a problem and there is water damage that goes into my building, you are responsible for it, and that is in the terms of your lease.
It says nothing about the pool, about pools.
It says that you are responsible for damages caused by yourself.
And also the ceiling in the living room was kind of warped a little bit, I think, from the evaporating water over the past few months. I don't think that was waterproof.
A pool is not meant to be in an apartment. It just doesn't make any common sense at all.
When we bought the pool,
if there is a problem with this, I need to know what apartment you are in so that we can take care of it.
The pool says indoor or outdoor use.
Well, that's the pool. That's not us. You decide what you put in your unit. If you had a waterbed and it sprung a leak and it damaged another unit, then we would charge you for that as well.
Well, that's a scam.
And, if you had an aquarium and it broke, you would be responsible for that as well. No matter where you've put it, That is your unit. You're in it. We didn't put the pool in there. You are responsible for your apartment.
That's a huge scam. You guys are scam artists, and you're just trying to get money out of us.
How could we be scam? I'm a scam artist. Really?
Yeah, clearly you are.
You know what? Let me know where the problem is, or I can't deal with it.
I don't even want you in my apartment now. We're just going to clean up and move out, I think.
Whatever. Wellington Court Apartments. Kathy speaking.
Hey, Kathy, can I talk to George? Because you're being a real bitch to my husband.
You know what? I'm asking where the pool is.
Okay, where is George? Is he drunk?
No, George, I'm sorry. George does not drink. George is busy.
Busy drinking?
No, he doesn't drink.
How do you know?
Well, because I'm married to him.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're just gonna move out. You guys are just not very accommodating.
Well, then tell me where the problem is so that we can deal with it. But we can't deal with it.
I mean,
if we don't know where it is. Are you in my apartment building?
Yes.
Well, which apartment are you in? I have some
goddamn water all over the place.
Well, that's because you chose to put a pool in your living room, which is not...
We've got a wet vac here. We got a wet vac.
That's
got a
fine.
Wet vac.
I'm just asking where you are so that we can deal with whatever we have to deal with. But if you destroy the apartment, according to the terms of your lease, you are responsible for the destruction.
Hang on. I can't hear what my husband is saying. Hold on.
I was saying she's a slumlord. We need to report her.
Thank you. That's fine. Whatever you feel the need to do.
Yeah, we're going to report you for not cleaning up our apartment. We're going to get a wet vac. We're just going to, suck all the water out of our furniture. We're going to leave the water here and just move the fuck out. This is ridiculous. You and George, I can't take it. George needs to go to AA.
You know what? I don't know who you're talking. I don't know who you think you are, or who you're talking to. You're leveling accusations that are unwarranted. Okay, I haven't got a clue who's calling, but really, honestly, take it up with my boss. Okay, by all means, give her a call.
No, I really don't think that's necessary. I think we're just going to move out.
Well, I think it is necessary. And if you choose to move out, that's fine. But we will charge you, and we will fine you, and you will get charged for any damages that you've caused.